Now that the courts have ruled passengers in deadly DWI crashes can also be charged, we wanted to know why prosecutors aren't doing it. Here's News 13's Nancy Laughlin.
Diane, the Alfred Lovato case is a high-profile case, so the high court's decision let every prosecutor in the state know they can charge a passenger, whether the passenger knew about the law or not, at the time they hopped into a car with a drunk driver. The state Supreme Court recently gave the go-ahead to try Alfred Lovato for vehicular homicide. Lovato was a state police officer and off-duty member of Governor Richardson's security detail in 2008 when he and Carlos Fierro were drinking, then hit a pedestrian outside a Santa Fe bar, then took off. Lovato's attorney thinks his client was singled out because of the high-profile nature of the case and who he is.
I am not in favor of charging passengers in cars with DWI or vehicular homicide or anything else based on the conduct of the driver. However, it's clear that Alfred Lovato, because of who he was at the time, is the only one being charged with this type of crime.
He's right about that last part. Last December, a young woman got hammered and drove the wrong way on I-25, slamming into an ambulance head-on, killing herself and seriously injuring the ambulance driver. Santa Fe prosecutors say they didn't go after the drunk passenger because she may have tried to get her friend to take a cab. A year ago, Santa Fe bargoer slammed his truck into the back of a car, killing two teenage sisters. His passengers have not been charged. So we asked the Attorney General's office why they're prosecuting Alfred Lovato.
It was a high-profile case to begin with. The fact that there was a death in this case, certainly contributory, and the evidence obviously led us to believe that there was more to it than just an innocent passenger, hence our prosecution of the passenger.
And as far as targeting Lovato because he was a cop?
I can tell you in a word, no.
Not because he was an officer.
It has nothing to do with it.
No trial date has been set yet for Alfred Lovato. Back to you.
All right, Nancy. Now, we asked Bernalillo County DA Carrie Brandenburg if she plans on charging passengers in deadly DWI cases. She said she wouldn't rule it out, but that it would be an exception to the rule because she thinks the law is very narrow.